Welcome, beginner gardeners. Well, it has been 2 months, 3 days since we planted our container gardening for vegetables and herbs. So we are going to take a look at how they are doing. And first thing is, I have not given them any water, so we are going to give them water. And what type of plant food we are going to use to add to our water, since your plants need food to grow just like us. And when is the right time to give water food plants, your vegetables and herbs? Well, it's supposed to be 1 month after planting, right? But it's been more than 2 months now. It's 8 weeks 3 days, or I would say 63 days, 63 for 2 days. So that's what it is now, and we're going to take a look at it. Now I'll show you how to mix your food plants in the water and give to your plants. And it's going to be the first time for me too. I have not used this food plants before, but I have a video that I made. So this is going to be the first time for me to using these food plants. I normally use, Epsom salt is what I normally use. I've never used any other food plants, but in this video or this year, I wanted to try something new. So we are going to try these gardening food plants, and you can also watch the video. Is going to be in description about when I actually review the gardening food plants. I actually review the food plants and how it looks like and how to use it as well. So this video, I'll show you how to use it for our plants. If you are new to this channel, you are welcome. This channel is all about gardening and sharing tips, knowledge. As time goes on, I have an idea that I want to share with you guys. Let's start right now. So what we are going to use the food plant is all-purpose. This is water-soluble, all-purpose plant food, Miracle-Gro. So that's what we are going to use. It's going to be my first time using this. I did a video review this whole thing, what is inside, how to use it and all that. You can watch that video to know more about this. But this is what it looks like here, and the measurements. So every time you want to use this, I will look on these to follow the direction that it wants you to follow to do it. I think that will be the best way of using it right and not making any mistake and maybe killing your plants or your vegetables. So I specify here that the outdoor, since we are doing our thing outdoor, you use the outdoor measurement. If you have a plant inside, please you use the inside measurement, which states right here with Miracle-Gro Garden. So if you are planting for the indoor, you are going to use this, and for the outdoor, we are going to use this section here. Alright, so with these, since we are going to do this outdoor, we are going to follow the outdoor measurement that it asks. So this is going to be mixed, and this is the measurement spoon that comes with it. You see this here, it says outdoor, and then you see this one, it says indoor. So we are going to use the outdoor. It says mix 1.5 tablespoons, the larger size, which is this one, which is the larger end of the enclosed scoop, per 1.5 gallon of water in a watering can. For best results, soak the soil at the base of plant every 7 to 14 days. Okay, so mix 1.5 of these into 1.5 gallon of water. So if you open this up, this is what it looks like. I think it's in, they already feed this in a feeder refill packet. So if you are using a feeder, then you just use this whole packet and then a package or packet, and follow the instructions to use it. But since we are just going to take a piece of these, and I think I have to cut this. Alright, so I am going to cut this all around so we can dip our spoon in. You can wear gloves if you want, because once you finish you need to wash your hands. Alright, so this is our measurement. It says this is 1.5 tablespoon, and it says we should use 1.5 tablespoon into 1.5 gallon of water. Alright, so you gotta think of where you are going to mix this. For me, This is 3 gallons bucket that I use. This is 3 gallons of buckets I use. I have this purposely for measuring, because sometimes I need to measure water, giving water to the plant. If I'm mixing something, I want to mix it right. So I have this 3-gallon bucket. It's easy for me to use because it has 2 spouts, and also when I'm pouring water, it's easy for me to pour. So I use this. So now it says we should use 1.5 gallon of water for this spoon, for one of these spoons, because this is 1.5, which is 1.5 tablespoon per 1.5 gallon of water. This is 3 gallons of water, and I need more water for this, so I am going to use this. So this is going to be 3 gallons of water, and then we need 2 of 1.5 of this. So that's what we are going to do. So I am going to scoop 2 of these like that, and I'll put it in the bucket. I scoop another one. I think it should be enough. So 2 of these goes with 3 gallons of water. So that we are going to do now. To make it easy, I am going to just mix this in here. Alright, so it's getting there. 3 gallons of water, 2 tablespoons of the Miracle-Gro food plant, all-purpose Miracle-Gro food plants. So I want to see where we are. Okay, look at that. So that's how this looks like. Look at the color of the water with the food plant. I'm putting my hands in this. I don't know, but it doesn't say it has any effect. So I mean, you can use gloves before doing it, gloves. So I think, yeah, 1 gallon, maybe a little bit more to get the 1 gallon. Well, that is our gallons of food plant water that we are going to give our plants. And I think that's what it is. Well, you can pour this now into your watering can, and it'll be easy for you to water. And I have this little watering can that I use. It's very tiny, but I don't have time. I don't know how many times I have to be going back and forth. So I have these. I just use this. This is what I'm going to use to water. I just pour right there. I just take it and start watering my plants. And they are right here. You can see them. Alright, so I am just going to start watering them little by little. It's easy for me to do it that way than using the watering can. I mean, if I have a big can, yes. I don't have a big watering can. yet, so this is what I use. It's easy for me. I give it quickly. This is faster. It's faster for me than using the watering can. And then I just go over them again, little by little. Go over them again. So you just do it little by little, so you can give water to all of them. This is finished. I just make another one. That's another one. Just little by little. A base. So I go over this again. So once you finish, make sure you wash this off, dry neatly, wrap the other one, tight it with rubber band so it will be safe. Put it back in. Now put your spoon back on it and then cover it, and then you use this. In 7 days you use the same process again. And keep this in a dry place. I have just shown you how to use the Miracle-Gro all-purpose plant food for your plants and vegetables in a container, and you saw the process. Actually, I've used 3 buckets of 3 gallons, so that is 9 gallons of water that I've used, and then 1.5 tablespoons of the food to put in the water, and then I use 9 gallons of water because each bucket, the bucket is 3 gallons each, and I use 3 buckets, so that is 9 gallons mixed with the food plant, using 1.5 tablespoons of the food plant. I hope this video helps you to be able to give water to your plants. It says that in 7 days we should use the same process, the food plant, but that doesn't mean don't wait till 7 days before you give water to your plants. So in between 3 days you can give them water, or is the weather, the heat is too much and you see that they need water, you give them, because sometimes you can see that the soil is so dried and you don't want it to go dry like that, because they are just like us humans. We drink water every single day. So they are plants, they cannot ask you to give them water, but you can just think, oh, I give them water today, in 2 days or 3 days, let me see how they are doing, give them water. Because I come and visit my plants every day, because it's just a joy to me. It's crazy, but I do, because I'm so excited to see them, how they are growing. The produce, things that is growing, the flowers, the tomatoes, the okra, the pepper, my herbs, because I'm using them. My basil, I make soup, stew, I just come, grab them, wash them, chop them, put them in the soup, and they are so amazing, lovely. So you need to take care of them, just as you take care of yourself, because that's what we are growing, and the plants are growing as well. So that's it. And if you want to join this community of women gardeners, please subscribe. If you have any ideas you use for your plants, please share with us, because we are here to learn from each other and share ideas, share knowledge. I am so happy and honored to have you to join this community of women gardeners. It's lovely. And subscribe to be a member of this community. I would love to hear your feedback, and also we are women here. Let's share ideas. Let's come together and help each other out, because I think gardening is just like us human growing. from childhood to where we all are today. All the experiences we have in life, the same thing applies to our plants, because sometimes grow the seeds and then they develop, they germinate, started growing, then we replant them, and then we started taking care of them, like how you have your children, the same thing. So I am glad to have you all, and I will show you in the next video how our plants are doing. And so far I have 34 container plants. Let me know how many do you have. Do you have one? Have you even started yet? It's not too late. We are still in July. Last year, I planted in July ending, almost ending of July. That's when I started planting. So we are still in second week in July. I'm sorry. Second week in July, and you can still plant something. Even if it is one flower, plant something. And let me know if you have started planting. Do you need any help? How to start? Watch the beginning video. Do you need a personal help? I can help you. So I wish to hear from you, and subscribe. So I will see you in that video, and stay blessed. Bye bye.